Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video here today. We had a storm roll through night before last, and they did some damage. Took out a limb out of the tree right here in front of the house. And then down there next to the road, blew a tree down into the road. And it messed up a whole bunch of tin on the roof and blew off 4 or 5 pieces of tin up there. And then loosened up a whole bunch of other ones. So that's not good. And it blew some shingles off of this roof here. We got a calf carrying on, but blew shingles off of this roof here, messed up some stuff. We just had another shower come through here. But you can see all the damage. It ripped up, pulled the roof off there, tore all that up. Where's your mom? In the barn. And up on top, there's some spots where there's some shingles missing. But then one of the other big spots is in here. I'll show you here. Once we get in here, you see some light that lifted the roof off that back corner right there. And not only did it do that, you can see that beam's pushed in about a good foot, 18 inches. It bowed this whole back wall. See that one there? This one here not quite as bad, but it still pulled it away. And then this truss right above us here, you can see if I stand straight underneath of it, it pushed it in and it lifted the purlins off. So that's what we got there. So we're waiting to hear back from the insurance company, the adjuster, to come out and look at everything. But the bad thing is we have rain coming for the next like 3 days. So I want to try to get at least something on that barn roof over there, so we don't have to worry about, getting everything soaked for the next 3 days. Because calling for, like half an inch of rain, then I think there's 3/4 of an inch of rain coming this weekend. And you can see back here, see how that's all pushed in, where it lifted the roof. But that whole section there is all pushed in. So that's, you can see a little bit better on that roof. I think there's some pieces up towards the top there that it tried to lift up, but it tore that edge up. Shingles are lifted. So that's what happened. So we're gonna grab the man lift, get it over there, and see if I can try to put a couple pieces of tin on, or at least something to get the roof protected until we figure out what's going to happen. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get going. All right, we got the man lift over here. Got the pieces of tin. I think that's all the ones that blew off. So we're gonna get up here and see if we can get these back in place. Here, we'll fire it up here. There we go. More of them sheets up there are just barely hanging on. So see what we can do here. Bad thing is I don't have a way to hold you guys up here while I work on this, so I'll just have to show you as I go. I got the first piece started on right here, and I got the lift kind of up here on the edge of the roof, so I can walk out on there with the lift right behind me, and then hopefully be able to get these two pieces on and maybe try to secure up, because all of those ones there, they're all blown loose. You can see, luckily they didn't come off. But yeah, I know this roof's not in the best of shape, but it is working good enough for now. So just want to try to get that patched up before all that rain comes. So let me get into position here and see what I can get done. All right, well, as you can see, I'm still one piece short, so I will have to see if I can find one more piece. So we'll go down and see if I can find it. Might be long gone. I might just have to find another piece of tin, but we'll look for it anyway. All right, let's get down and look for one. See if I can find something. Well, as soon as I got down, I saw it. There it is. Yeah, it's a little rough. This must be the one that hit the truck. You can see it smacked right into it there. But at least we found it. All right. Got them panels back in, but I was looking, you can see all the way up along here, all that's loose. All the nails are pulled. If we would get another bad storm, it would just probably take it back off. I might have to try to get up from the back side and get a couple screws up top. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, at least we got that done, keeping at least that much more rain out. So that'll work. Oops. There we go. All right. Get done with this and get on to something else. See what else we get into today. Well, I've got the 6080 out here. I'm going to grab a second cutting bale and put it into the cows. We need the hay in the barn there, so I'm going to throw a bale in here. I got a few second cutting bales. All the second cutting I got made last year was all dry. The weather we had was drought. I'm going to put one of these into them so we can get it used up. See how they like it. Pushed over. We're in a line right there, and that wind came so fast and hard that it blew that one bale apart there, and then it rolled that whole row of bales into that other row. It didn't move them ones over there, but that row there, it pushed them all sideways. Luckily that row was there to hold them, otherwise them bales might have went all the way down the hill. unwrapped here and get it put in. Got a couple good bales put into them. You can see that on that good second cutting hay. Got little sticks in it here and there, but see how they like that. Well, we're gonna finish chisel plowing this piece here before the rain comes. So, got the chisel plow hooked up. So we're gonna try and go ahead and get this piece finished. And it's windier than heck right now. I was gonna set up and get some outside shots, but it's just too windy. So, guess you just have to settle for some inside shots. I don't have anybody to film for me. So, see how It's pretty windy out there. But that'll do it for today's video. If you followed this long, go ahead and like the video if you would. Help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of what's going on around here. And check out all my other videos from when we bought the property up till now. You can see the house remodel we've done, and we're still working on, got the outside to do. But in all the other farming videos we have. So I'll wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.